kind of like start and then you'll kind of explain, and then what?
What I'm doing, or
yeah, what you're doing, the project.
I would like to get like maybe 2 pictures of you if that's
Sure.
possible.
Yeah,
one
yeah,
with you
yeah,
and your bike,
sure.
for sure. I love the bike, like definitely that one.
Yeah.
And then
will this stuff come out, or will it just be?
we will see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. It's interesting stuff because it only sees blue light and ultraviolet.
Okay.
So all your like being out in the sun a lot, and your freckles and stuff. Really come out.
Okay. All right.
That's pretty cool.
That is wonderful. Oh,
Yeah,
I'm super excited.
So,
and is there a name for the project?
my project is Enduring Profiles. It's basically was given a small grant from the Calgary Arts Development, and it's to go around and just sort of do tintype portraits of Calgarians.
Sure, wonderful.
We're trying to get the diversity of the city and the interesting people, and just sort of like I don't know. It's a good way also to like keep like analog photography.
Yeah, keep it alive.
And introduce
wonderful.
it to people. I'm a fairly big bicycle advocate as well, and that's sort of my dark room is all bike orientated.
Yeah.
So it has its limitations, but it's also been like for me personally, it's huge because it's like how we're gonna do this and how to like maximize all your
space, energy,
yeah,
oh for sure. Well, that's
totally.
wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Well, I love what you're doing because so I talk about these 3 pillars of what I'm doing, and it's compassion, but then also connection and community. And so connection and community. This is exactly, and even kind of embracing photographs. Everyone loves that. Like that is wonderful. Wow,
it's a good
so great.
way to break down the barriers that people have put up due to the pandemic may really isolated us a lot, but I think our general just like system of exists, like economic system, political system, creates barriers that keep us as stuck in individualism rather than seeing the
community,
importance of mutual aid, community. So
it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
It helps break those barriers.
For sure.
See stuff.
Wonderful.
Yeah. We'll see what happens with it.
So I should just roll my bike around and just right where the stool is.
The sun's moving, so we're probably gonna kind of around there. Okay, maybe a little. I can move mine.
All right.
It's adjustable.
Sure. All right.
I love your
I'm gonna. Yeah, this is Bert. Bert is the name. This is my grandfather, and Bert is the name of my bike. And then I say that I'm cycling across Canada with my almost 105-year-old grandmother, because I have her urn in here, and that was Bert's wife, and she was the major inspiration, like as far as like I'd say contributing with compassion, charity, giving. She was an early example, and I can't really say that I understood it at the time, but I really kind of get it now, and that is like unconditional contribution is kind of part of what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So it's,
I'm all for that.
Yeah. So Dolores and Bert. Most people people familiar with this channel might have met Bert many times, and so everything's kind of got across Canada twice, with the exception of these bags. And this one still is. This is at the end of its life, but pretty much. Oh, and this was relatively new, but everything else, the seat is new, but the bike, that's kind of like the original crew that. This is the 3rd time going across Canada. So
That's one of my dreams there.
Yeah.
Are you going?
Well, you feel free to join me anytime.
Well,
we can join forces.
I would.
We could share pedaling with your. Who knows?
Well, we could maybe.
Oh,
okay. We'll talk about that.
I was just going to say, never underestimate the importance of planting seeds.
Yeah. Well, no, it's possible. I maybe do a half the lane.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay. Sweet. One of the tours I did was like Yukon, Dempster Highway.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm familiar. I haven't.
It's really awesome.
Yeah, it's so I've mentioned a couple times that or when I mention I say across Canada, people say, have you ever thought about going like top to bottom, I'm like, oh, have I ever? Like, that would be a solid challenge.
Like from like the circle
like
to
Nunavut or Northwest Territories.
Yeah.
I've never been up there at all.
It's weird and awesome.
Yeah. Well, that sounds like a good combo. Weird and awesome. I'm game.
Yeah.
I'm game for weird and awesome.
Nice.